Bali is a dream destination, not just for holidays, but also for building a lifestyle or business. But here's the fact. Under Indonesian law, foreigners cannot own hak milik or freehold land. So the question is, how can you still invest in Bali property? The answer is through long-term lease. Why long-term lease is growing in Bali? 5 whys. Let's break it down with the 5 whys. Why do people choose leasing? Because buying land isn't legally possible for foreigners. Why not buy through other ways? Because freehold, or hak milik, is strictly for Indonesian citizens only. Why is there still so much interest? Because Bali's property market is booming, fueled by tourism and long-term stays. Why do investors still want to enter? Because the ROI from villas, cafes, or lifestyle businesses can be very high. And why long-term lease? Because it's legal, more affordable, and it gives you control of the property for 20 to 30 years. So the root cause is clear. Legal restrictions push foreigners towards long-term lease as the most realistic and profitable entry point. Looking at it with 6 thinking hats. Now, let's analyze it with the 6 thinking hats. White hat facts. Land prices in Bali rise about 10 to 15% per year, making outright ownership for locals expensive and impossible for foreigners. Red hat feelings. For many foreigners, leasing feels like freedom. Finally, a way to have a villa or business here. Black hat. Risks leases expire, and if your contract isn't strong, you could face legal disputes. Yellow hat benefits. With smaller capital, ROI can be achieved in 5 to 7 years, well before the lease ends. Green hat creativity. You can structure contracts with extension clauses, or create business models that adapt to shorter lease cycles. Blue hat. Conclusion. Long-term lease is not just a trend. It's a structured solution within Indonesian law, designed for foreigners to participate safely in the property market. So, if you're a foreigner dreaming of investing in Bali, remember, freehold land is not an option, but a long-term lease gives you the legal pathway, the affordability, and the potential profit to make your dream a reality. With the right strategy, guidance, and legal framework, you won't just be renting land, you'll be building a lifestyle and a business on the island of the gods. If you don't follow Bali Coup, you probably won't see us again. If you do, congratulations. You'll always be up to date on property information in Bali. Thank you, and see you soon.